What about Joey O'Brien? Everyone's excited to hear about the big safety / athlete. What was the feedback from him? Because that's another one of those contentious, but Penn State feels like you guys have said
certainly
should be
trending.
positive. Right?
Yeah, certainly trending in the right direction. A lot of positives there. Obviously, his second visit this year. This was a guy that we thought at one point Penn State was trying to get in that top 5, top 3 with, and now I firmly believe that they are, if not the favorite, certainly one of those 2 or 3 schools that are in line to get an official visit and be in a good position. And who knows, maybe even, I don't know, like right now he's saying he plans to take official visits, but he's also been aggressive enough with visits. I think his recruitment is picking up enough where maybe it's getting a little wearing on him a little bit. I mean, look at the season he's had, right? It makes complete sense. I mean, all these schools are really pushing hard for him. So we'll see where that goes. I think the big thing, though, is Dex and Terry. You put that combination of those caliber coaches and the way they recruit on a player in Pennsylvania, and it bodes well majority of the time. And I think that's, excuse me, really, really doing a good job wearing off on him. I think he loves those two. That's a big part of it. He's close with Messiah Mickens as well. That was kind of one thing I've learned a little bit this weekend. Messiah played on the 7-on-7 team now, level 82, of course, with Torrey Smith. So there is a little bit of a bond there. Same with Elias Koch, by the way, who, we'll be talking about here at some point, I believe, a little bit more and more. But look, Joey O'Brien, heck of a player. I think the biggest thing from my conversation with him was he kind of gave me the vibe he likes wide receiver idea. And Penn State certainly will keep recruiting him as a safety. I think at some point, more schools are going to start maybe pushing that wide receiver idea as he kind of expresses that more. He just said he feels like a more natural wide receiver than a safety at the next level, which I understand with his size. That kind of makes sense for a teenager to say. At the same time, I feel like maybe his ceiling would be a little bit better at safety, and I think that's kind of what Penn State sees there as far as Kyle Hamilton kind of build and athleticism there. I'm not saying he's going to be Kyle Hamilton, but there are some similarities there. So we'll see where things progress. But Penn State's in a great spot. They've done an excellent job here the last couple months with Joey O'Brien. He's one of the best players. Like I said last week, he's the best player on the best team in the state, which, by the way, they have an amazing game against St. Joseph Prep on Saturday. I wish I could attend that, but it will be online. You guys can check it out. I think it's on Bob Long Sports. Bob's a buddy of ours. He just
Bob
YouTube
Long.
it. Yeah, Bob. They broadcast all the LaSalle games, and if you're sitting around at 1:00 on Saturday, there is no better game to watch Pennsylvania wise, because they are the number 1 and number 2 ranked schools, which is kind of stinks the way the playoff system works, because one of them is going to get eliminated, and honestly, both of them could end up in the finals again if it was kind of the bracket was a little bit different. But big Joey O'Brien fan. I think Penn State's trending in the right direction. Awesome kid. And we will see where things progress. But I think once his season wraps up, I think he's going to really try and narrow things down a bit, and the spring will tell us a lot.
I wish that there were just an unlimited number of these guys from LaSalle, because Bob has every single one of their games on YouTube, and it is not hard to go find and watch their games. So you should definitely check that out.
They just offered Grayson. Do you know how to pronounce it? Grayson McHugh?
Like Sean McHugh. Yes. Yeah. I made sure to do the pronunciation, because I had 4 different ways to say it. And actually the first one that I said was actually correct. So nice little Irish edition there. No, I mean, you guys are just over here pandering for Bob to clip this and put it online. I know that, but no, we appreciate
Bob's
it.
our buddy. He's a good
I went to college with Bob. He was in my broadcasting class. He's a great guy. Also, like I said, I steal his YouTube clips all the time, so I need to give him some love.